Imagine being 72 years old, waking up every morning with heavy legs, swollen feet, and the constant fear that your kidneys may be failing. For Sarah, a retired school teacher and grandmother of 5, this was her reality just a few months ago. She had spent years ignoring the little signs, the puffiness in her ankles, the fatigue that seemed to come earlier each day, and the frustration of clothes and shoes feeling tighter than before. But one morning, as she struggled to slip into her favorite pair of walking shoes, she whispered to herself, "This isn't how I want to live the rest of my life." And that moment became the start of her incredible 14-day transformation. Now, before I share Sarah's journey, let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed swelling in your ankles or hands and just brushed it off as old age? What if your body is actually warning you of something deeper, something linked to your kidney health? If you stay with me until the end of this story, you'll not only learn what Sarah did to reduce her swelling, but you'll discover simple daily steps that you can start today. Sarah's journey began when her daughter visited one Sunday afternoon. As they sat together over tea, her daughter noticed the swelling in Sarah's feet and said gently, "Mom, this isn't normal. We need to take better care of you." Those words struck a chord. Sarah realized she had been dismissing her symptoms, telling herself it was just water weight or part of getting older. That night, Sarah prayed for strength and made a small but powerful decision. For the next 14 days, she would fully commit to changing her habits, not for anyone else, but for herself. She wanted to live strong, to play with her grandkids without feeling drained, and to walk to church without pain. Her first step was removing excess salt. Sarah loved salted peanuts, canned soups, and pickled vegetables, but she learned that sodium traps water in the body, putting extra strain on the kidneys. Instead, she swapped salt for fresh herbs, parsley, garlic, basil, and even lemon zest to bring flavor without harm. She also added hydration. Instead of just 2 cups of tea a day, she began drinking warm water in the morning, herbal teas in the afternoon, and clear water with lemon slices in the evening. At first, it felt strange to drink so much, but by day 3, she noticed something. Her urine became clearer, and her morning swelling was slightly less. But the real turning point came when Sarah began moving more. Each morning, before breakfast, she walked slowly around her garden, stretching her legs, admiring her flowers, and breathing fresh air. It wasn't intense exercise, just gentle movement to wake her body and improve circulation. And with each step, she told herself, "I'm healing. My body is working with me, not against me." Why did these small changes work so quickly? The truth is, when your kidneys struggle, they can't remove excess fluid efficiently. That extra fluid builds up, showing up as swollen feet, ankles, or even puffy hands. By lowering salt, drinking enough clean water, and moving her body, Sarah was supporting her kidneys to do their job. And here's a fact many people don't realize. Swelling is often one of the earliest visible signs of kidney stress. Ignoring it is like ignoring a fire alarm in your house. Sarah chose not to ignore it anymore. Now, let me pause here for a quick question to you watching this. If Sarah at 72 can make these changes and feel better in just days, what could you do if you gave yourself 14 days? Think about it. And if you're ready to take that step, hit the subscribe button right now. Because every week we share real stories, practical kidney tips, and senior-focused health strategies that could truly change your life. By the beginning of her second week, Sarah's energy began returning. She woke up feeling lighter. Her feet didn't ache as much when she walked to the kitchen. She even joked to her neighbor, "Look at me, my shoes finally fit again." One of her biggest breakthroughs came with changing her protein choices. For years, Sarah ate red meat almost daily. But after reading about how heavy proteins can strain the kidneys, she swapped in fish, lentils, and boiled eggs. Her meals became colorful plates of grilled salmon, steamed vegetables, and fresh fruit. Her favorite snack became apple slices with almond butter, something her granddaughter introduced her to. "It's funny," Sarah said. "I thought eating healthier meant bland food, but these meals are more delicious than my old ones." On day 10, Sarah noticed something remarkable. Her wedding ring slid onto her finger easily again. That small sign brought tears to her eyes. It wasn't just about swelling going down. It was about feeling like herself again, reclaiming her body from discomfort. But it wasn't just diet and exercise. Sarah learned the power of rest and stress management. She started setting aside 15 minutes each evening for quiet reflection. Sometimes she prayed. Other times she simply listened to calming music. By reducing stress, her blood pressure lowered, which also supported her kidneys. And here's something many forget. Emotional stress often shows up in physical symptoms. Sarah realized that part of her healing wasn't just in food or water. It was in peace of mind. So if you're watching this and thinking, "I've tried everything, but nothing works," maybe what you need isn't another pill or another diet rule. Maybe you need to give your body and your mind a chance to rest. 2 weeks later, Sarah met her daughter at the park. As they walked side by side, her daughter noticed her mother's steps were quicker, lighter, more confident. Sarah smiled and said, "I haven't felt this good in years." The swelling in her ankles had reduced dramatically. Her energy was up. She could climb stairs without stopping halfway. And most importantly, she felt hope. Hope that her health could improve, even in her 70s. This was not a miracle pill, not a secret formula. It was simple, consistent steps. Reducing salt, drinking more clean water, choosing kidney-friendly proteins, gentle daily movement, prioritizing rest and reflection. Now, Sarah's story is powerful. But what about you? Imagine where you could be in 14 days if you committed to just a few small changes. Imagine waking up with lighter legs, clearer energy, and the confidence that you're taking care of your kidneys, not ignoring them. So here's my challenge. Give yourself the same 14-day test that Sarah did. Start today. And if you're serious about improving your kidney health, don't do it alone. Join our community here at CleanKidneys. Subscribe right now, drop a comment with your story, and share this video with someone who may need it. And if you're wondering, what foods should I avoid so I don't undo my progress? Then watch our next video, linked here, on 7 fruits seniors must avoid to protect kidneys from disease. It could save you from hidden mistakes that make swelling worse.